It's the last day of May, and Dad's just got himself a bit of Bronze Age. The end of I think it's a palistave axe, I think they call it. Just the end bit. So we're going to give this area a bit of a smash for the next 10 minutes and see if we can find the hoard. That's really lovely. Just the end. Well, it's the 1st of June, me chasing our June hammy. And look at that for a cracking little find. It's a Saxon pinhead. Superb of a 1st of June find. Doesn't come up like that very often. Shame we didn't have quite a longer stem on it, but it's still lovely with the ring dot on Saxon pin. What a delight. Okay, well, it may not look much, but what it is my June hammered. You can see that it's a short voided short cross. There ain't going to be a lot on it. It looks like it may have been burnt at some time. It might have been a cut half and then it's been mullered. But that's what it is. It's a June hammered. And am I happy to see that? Well, typically, as soon as you get one, you get another one. If you can see that one in the middle there, sunbathing. Well, the sun's not in this of an evening, but that's another hammered. Couldn't get one for love nor money. And now I've gone and got 2 of an evening. Well, I think so anyway. Let's give it a bit of squirt. Might have been burnt at some point because it's quite black. See if we got any details. Oh, it's a Scottish one. Look at that. Scottish, complete as well. Oh, I wonder who he is. Dad's way down the road somewhere. We're doing maize fields. I want to see which way he's gonna be. Oh, there he is. He's facing that way. Look, see the King's Head with the staff in front? Probably Alexander the Third. Lovely Scottish hammered. Look at that beauty. That hasn't got much of a fold. It's more of a curve, so that should straighten out quite easily. We'll see. I'll take that. Superb. Well, glorious Saturday morning out with Dad. He got half a Roman brooch with the pin still attached, but it would have had something bonded to it or welded to the front with a stone or something, so there's no decoration on the plate. That's such a shame. It's a good start though. We'll see what else comes up. Well done, Dad. Well, Dad struck again. Nice Lizzie, little Elizabeth Penny. Get in focus. Very nice too. Quite clean, quite a small find, so we're not missing much. And there's a portrait on that side, quite nice. Quite a nice portrait for a Lizzie Penny. So he's on fire this morning. I've got to catch up. Well, this has just popped up. It is an Iron Age brooch or Celtic brooch, whichever way you want to call it. BC, I think these are. Short date on them, quite late. Sometimes they have decoration on them. Sometimes they're just plain. They don't very often. No, there's no decoration on it at all. but to get them like that, the Iron Age brooch, it's pretty spectacular. Again, a ball pulled out of one thing, little catch plate there over the top, springs, and then drawn out so the spring goes back over the top of there. You just see the spring mechanism coiled spring mechanism there. So we're probably looking at 100 to 50 BC on that particular item. Incredible, excellent. Dad's just come up with this cracking find. I think it's 1/2 of quite a large swivel, but it's obviously got zoomorphic heads in. It's probably going to be Saxon, I would think. I don't think it's Roman. Come on, focus. But it's quite a stunning little piece. 2 dragon heads facing each other. We think there's a little pin in the middle. I think it's a zoomorphic swivel, but it's quite stunning. It's quite big, but it's a lovely piece. Excellent. Well done, Dad. Well, hopefully you can see what I can see. Little cut half. Looks like a voided short cross. Nice. Would have been there somewhere. So yeah, quite a nice one. I'll take a cut half any day of the week. Very nice too. Excellent. That's a lovely find just come up. It's looks like it's an all Bronze Age or Roman, I would think. Quite a lovely thing. Very rarely have they got any decoration on them, but it's a super thing. Bronze Age or all. Wow. There we are, have a nice sunny evening, and I've got a hammy. Tiny, but it's a hammy. I'm not sure about the obverse at all. Can't make that out. It is a bit strange. Oh well, it's a hammered. That's all I can say at the moment. Well, I think you've got to be pretty confident with your setup. If you can pull in out quarters, you ain't missing much. There's a voided short cross quarter. The top of his crown, look, just see the, pretty sure you can see the top of his crown. Maybe not, maybe it is. Don't know, but it's a quarter. And if you're pulling them up, you ain't missing much, I don't think. Excellent. Well, that's as much as I've seen, as much as you see at the moment. I would say Celtic core or Celtic bronze, but it could be a button. I mean, it's not a button. Yes, it is. It's a button. Well, hello. It's tinner of an evening after some rain in June. I think it's June the 18th. So there's something a bit different. Out on the paddocks after this rain, it's nice to get out. It's been too dry to get out here, so 2 something. I think it's probably going to be 2 rupees. I don't know, it looks kind of Russian perhaps. Don't know. Rather nice, whatever it is. See if I can see a date anywhere. Can't see a date on it. I think it's a token rather than a coin. 1870. Tuppence. Very nice too. Well, I seem to be on a bit of a run of oars at the moment, but that's a lovely one. It's even slightly different at the end, but that's a lovely Bronze Age oar. Probably looking at 500 BC with a flange one end, this end, and a lovely point, still sharp. Beautiful, beautiful artifact. Fantastic. Well, this little beauty's just come up. It looks like a Saxon strap end. Gonna have some details on it. Yes, look at that. Looks like it might have been silvered at some point. Quite a late one, I think, because they normally, the zoomorphic features are normally built in on the earlier ones, but this seems to be more plated with decoration on it. So yeah, Saxon strap end. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Dad shouted me over. Because of the rain, we were able to get into some paddocks that they've cut the silage on, and looks like he's got a bit of shiny. You're gonna do the honours so that I've got a feeling it might be early, but Dad's gonna do it the honours with the squirty. I'll do that too, mate. Let's have a look. And again.
Don't think there's got too much detail on there.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Oh, there's a. I think it's. Oh, go on. That's a better reverse.
Short long cross, double long.
Voided.
Voided.
So there's a voided short cross. So it is an early one. But the obverse looks to be a bit. Oh no, there he is. There he is. He's starting to come through. Look. Go on, Dad, squirty. Oh, over the coin, not my camera. I do. Woo, 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 woo. So he is actually looking. There's his staff there, and there's his eyes, and he's looking straight at you there. You're probably thinking you can see more than I can, but he is there. You can just see his curls, and then a lovely voided short cross there for Dad on Father's Day. That's superb.
Is that, turn it back a minute.
What?
Oh, I thought it was stars on the corner. There's a Scottish one.
Okay, well, it's not quite a live dig, but I still don't know what it is. It's looking interesting, but I have no idea what it could be at the moment. We'll find out together. It could be either a piece of trap or something interesting. So it's the top off a crotal bell. Very interesting. Well, on the pasture, so after the rain, that's a really nice buckle. Still intact with the buckle plate and decoration on it. I'm gonna put, oh, I don't know, 15th century, I don't know, something like that. Nice buckle and decorated plate. Don't come up like that very often. That's lovely. I'll give it a quick squirt See if it cleans up anymore. It probably won't. Dad's away over the other side of the field, outside got his able assistance. But there you go. Rather a nice buckle integral plate. Superb. Don't come up, like I say, don't very often get them with them on. Well, because it's rained so much, we've been lucky enough to get out on some cut silage. It's just starting to shoot a bit now. Just had a nice little signal. And I think I've got a hammy. There's one side of it. And pop the other side yet. Let's see if we're going to get anything. I don't think we are. Blimey. That is a hammered. There is nothing on it. Wafer thin. I can see nothing. Never mind. Well, that's a nice little artifact popped up. I'll try not to get my leg completely soaking wet. It's basically an annular brooch, a medieval annular brooch. Dad's not come out, it's a bit warm for him tonight. Just hasn't got the pin, but it's got some nice decoration on it. Don't think it's got an inscription around it, but yeah, nice little find, little annular brooch. You can see where the pin would have gone. So yeah, I'm chuffed with that. Well, getting towards the end of June now. We managed to get out on a bit of cut pasture. Dad's just had a Roman. I'm trying to make head nor tail of it at the moment. I think it's a Roman. I think that's the head looking right. I'm not sure. Go on then, mate. Give it a little. I think there's going to be soldiers with a banner. Yes, there you go. I think that's. No, I think it's all right, mate. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, we can see the. Oh, good. It dry off. It's actually drying off a bit better. There's a couple of soldiers with a banner and a star below. So yeah, quite a nice little Roman. A little bit of detail there. There's the head that side. Late 4th century, I would have said. Excellent. Well, Dad's on it again. Lovely little Roman. Very nice details. You can see his head very clearly. Father swaying around like a tree in the wind. Oh, don't mention wind. Oh, very good. That's 2 more Romans than I've found today, so that's excellent. Very nice. Well, Dad's on the Roman again. He's absolutely whooping me. Looks like a Constantine. The late 4th century, I would imagine. An altar on the back. Which way up it goes? That way up, I should imagine. Very nice too. Oh, lovely. Quite a lovely portrait on it. It's 3-0. Well, I think Dad was always going to get on the hammers first today. He was on fire, so let's do that. Wind typically, as we've stopped to look at it, as it's come out of the ground, we don't know what it is yet. Dad's going to do the honours with the squirty. It looks
Pretty muddy.
short. No, I think it looks pretty short crossy to me. Go on, give it a squirt, mate. Blimey. Blimey, I think it's going to be a short cross. Go on, give it some squirt. No, no, it's not a short cross, it's a long cross. going to be an eddy of some sort somewhere. But it's a hammy. They all count.
Well, you can say, yeah.
There's not much detail left on it, unfortunately, but well done, Dad. Excuse any wind noise. Here we are, Sunday morning. That's as far as we've got. We've got a little silver love token by the looks of things. It looks like it's going to be pretty slick. Yeah. Oh, now could just see the top of his head.
William, is it?
Yeah, it's a William. William love token. There you go. Oh, it might actually. No, it's French. It's got a D in the middle of the like the fleur de lis on the back. So it's French. It's going to be it's going to be a Louis of some sort. Excellent. Here I am back out in the old pastures, and look at this. I've had these and I've had these, but I've never had this and a complete horse bit, and it's 100%, and that's a horse bit and rain guide all in one go, even with the hooks that connect it. It's quite amazing, and huge, great thing. The sort of thing you see in a pub. So it's a heavy horse bit. Nice. Well, there are buttons, and then there are buttons. That was a heart stopper. That was coming up gold. Well, it is kind of gold. Give it a bit of squirty. I think it's a fleur de lis with a crown, and it's actually got an inscription on it as well. So it's quite huge. Look, the size of my thumb. It's huge. Lovely button. Absolutely gorgeous. I have many of that size. It's got lovely. It's got right in either side, and then it's got a stamped crown with a fleur de lis. So it must be an officer's button of some sort. Excellent. I'm a bit worried I might dig up the horse in a minute. Look at that for a buckle. That is absolutely huge.